YouTube. It's been a little while, so I thought I'd better get into a new video. Okay, I've got naked nails at the moment. I've actually completely removed everything and I am starting fresh. So I've scribbled myself up a little bit of a design. As you can see, I kind of chop and change them around a wee bit. So I have got pretty gold stickers. I have got these fabulous gold, what would you call them, decals that you can kind of put inside the acrylic. They are from Born Pretty store. These are really cool. I have got discs. I'm going to be using these pink ones. Kind of going for like a gold, nudie, neutrally pink type look. I have also got, check out this glitter mix here that I'm going to use. Isn't that pretty? I've just put a whole lot of stuff together in there to make my own glitter mix. My wonderful butterfly forms, and of course my fluid. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using the crystal powder, which is clear, and I'm also going to be using Snow White powder. So I'm going to sculpt out all of my nails. Now some of these designs are actually going to be incorporated inside of the actual acrylic, and the others are going to be put on top. Going ahead and popping my forms on. Now what I'm doing there is I'm simply opening up the form. What I do is I close the ends off, and by popping those little cuts in there, as you can see when I pop my finger in there, it allows me to pop it up and under my free edge super duper easy. Hopefully you can see from the sides. And then I can pinch it to get a fabulous C curve. Okay, this pinky I am actually going to be doing a white layer. However, I want to actually put a clear layer down first, a super thin one, as you can see, super thin, so that when I come to changing my design, I can easily remove the white acrylic without having to get too close to my natural nail. On the actual natural nail, I'm actually going to leave it quite wet because I almost want to paint it. Coming right down the sides so that I can pinch. Here is my beautiful glitter mix. Now what I'm actually going to do is pick that up with a really thin clear bead of acrylic, just like that, and then I dip it into the glitter mix. It picks up a nice little chunk of glitter, and then I kind of paint it on. So I just made this glitter mix myself. It was just a rather interesting concoction of shimmers and actual chunky glitters, and I just wanted a really feminine pink, super sparkly. A few out, pop them down here. So I'm basically just going to pick one up at a time, pop it on. I'll actually use something a little bit harder to press it in, just fractionally, just to press it down. I just want a sporadic pattern of these. Nice bead of clear. And we want to cover the entire surface so that when we come to file, we don't file through and ruin our design underneath. So I tend to make this bit of acrylic quite thin as well so that I can brush over the entire surface. Okay, now this one's going to be fun. I'm actually going to be using these really cool little gold filigree, I don't even know what you call them, decals. Now they're not stickers, they're little metal cutouts. And what I've done is I've actually put them over, I just used my little cuticle pusher here, and I bent them. So I have it the wrong way up, and then I kind of just bend it. See how gentle it is, how they bend? They bend really easy. Obviously I'm doing that so that when I actually go to put them onto the nail, they follow the shape of the nail. So I'm going to start again by building a super thin platform. Really thin, so that I can embed these into the super thin platform, and I can then encapsulate those in the clear acrylic as well so that they stay put. Super thin. beautiful is that? These are insane. Now you do have to work quite quickly and not have a wobbly hand like what I do today. Now these are actually super thin, so they actually contour around the nail quite beautifully. Just put a little bit more glitter, a little bit more clear acrylic on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to do one more. Put a teeny tiny little bit more clear down just to wet the surface. Okay, so it's in position. Just going to hold it there so I can grip. And again, don't forget to pinch your C curve before your acrylic dries too much. Okay, so they're all in place. So again, just coming back over the top with your clear acrylic. Now this is where you're building your strength and building the body of the nail, so you want to make sure that you're applying it nicely, keeping clear of your cuticle area. Obviously you want to be far enough away that you're not going to get lifting, but you don't want to be too far away that your client actually has a week's growth. We're wearing longer nails, so these need to have a bit of strength through them, so they don't snap. Okay guys, I've gone ahead and I've actually finished the rest of my nails. As you can see, they've all been filed and shaped and they're exactly where I want them to be. So these two nails here are pretty much done. They just need a top coat, and I'd like to actually bring a gold embellishment of sorts onto this one here to tie this one into the rest of the nails. This one here I'm going to start with a gel polish and a gold sticker. This one here is going to be stamped, and this one here is going to have a gel polish as well. So the gel polish I'm using today is Colour Me Pretty Barely There. Really, really like this one. But first, I'm going to go ahead and use these stickers. Okay, so now that's stuck on there, I actually want to go over that with my Glaze and Go top coat. And I actually want to seal it so that when I come to use my gel colour around it, it's not going to lift off. A little bit of the sticker that's lifted fractionally, so I'm hoping that the gel top coat is going to help it stick. It's been into the LED light and that has cured. I'm using Colour Me Pretty Barely There. I've got hardly any of this one left because I have used it so much. And what I'm doing is I am going to paint around the decal. Now the trick with gel polish is to make sure that your coats are as thin as possible. So after 3 or 4 coats, this will be a lovely nude shade with this beautiful gold negative space. I will fast forward to 3 or 4 coats. Okay, so hopefully you can see that we have now got several coats of colour on there, and we've not obviously coloured the inside of the sticker there, so it's kind of given us another version of a negative space. Next thing I want to do is I want to use a stamp, and I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. I think I quite like this. It's kind of like an Aztec-y type geometric shape, and I'm actually going to be using the Born Pretty stamping polishes. I find these are so amazingly pigmented. They're just gorgeous. So that is going to go onto my pointer finger. Got my big stamper. I love the stamper. Now stamping, you must be quick. Hopefully you can see the beautiful gold that is stamped there. It's a little bit hard to see in this light, but it's just gorgeous. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and top coat this one, this one, this one, and I'm going to paint this one the same colour. as this one here. Okay, I'm going to, I want to tie this pink in a little bit more, so I'm going to use some gold studs. Hit it. I'm just going to put top coat around the base but not over the top of the studs. Okay guys, I've actually gone ahead and finished. So I've done both hands and I've used cuticle oil, hope you like. So as you can see here, I have got the sparkle nail with the rhinestones. I have got the negative space nail on both. We've got the stamping and the studs. Hope you liked. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.